To all the attendees and organizers here, I'd like to start with a few thank yous. First, thanks for inviting me to join you at your second annual Solar Farm Summit. Although I'm unable to be with you in person, I'm grateful for the opportunity to join you all virtually. Second, thanks for your cutting-edge work at the intersection of agriculture and energy. And third, thank you for recognizing me with the Agrivoltaic Leadership Award. That's quite an honor. My efforts are largely inspired by innovators like you folks in this meeting. For example, I have a bill with Senator Tammy Baldwin of Wisconsin. That bill is called the Protector Future Farmland Act. The goal of our bipartisan legislation is to determine the impact of using farmland for both agricultural and solar energy production. Some of our bill's provisions could also reduce barriers to USDA programs. Between now and 2040, as much as 83% of solar development could take place on U.S. farmland. Iowa alone is comprised of about 86,000 family farms. Our farmers are among the nation's best land stewards. Every year, I hold at least one question and answer session in each of Iowa's 99 counties. Iowa and our people set the agenda, which means no questions is off the limits at my county meetings. Of the 57 county meetings I've been in so far this year, dual use solar energy has come up at a handful of these meetings. Some farmers are ready to install solar today. Others are understandably skeptical. Farmers want to be sure installing solar won't adversely affect their ag practices and outcomes. Their livelihoods, of course, depend on soil health and land viability. Family farmers in particular are in the business of preserving their land for their kids and grandkids. They ought to have all the information available to decide whether solar makes sense for each of them. That's where my research-focused bill with Senator Baldwin comes in. On this very subject of research, I'd like to tell you about a brand new study underway in my home state of Iowa. There's a federal grant program that aims to improve our understanding of how agrivoltaics impact on farming. In 2022, Iowa State University was one of 6 organizations nationwide to receive funding from that very program. Iowa State University researchers are using their well-deserved award to examine how different solar crops and solar technologies impact energy production. They planted the crops and installed solar panels on a 10-acre plot of land near Ames, Iowa. In addition to collecting and analyzing data, the researchers also hope to supply the Iowa State Dining Hall with produce that they harvest throughout the study. Now, I often say, as you've heard me say before, Iowa stands ready to feed and fuel the world. Between Iowa State study and your ongoing efforts, I'm confident as ever in that statement that I make so often. The future of American agriculture, energy, and technology will be framed by people like you who are seeking to harmonize all three. I hope federal initiatives like mine with Senator Baldwin will serve as a catalyst for your good work. Now, enjoy the summit and keep pioneering.